her.
Hey, I'm Anna.
I'm Mathias.
I'm Gustav.
I'm Simon.
And I'm Sophia.
Det var faktisk okay godt.
Denmark is very flat. The highest mountain in India is over 8,000 meters high. The highest mountain in Denmark called Himmelbjerget, which means the sky mountain. It's 147 meters high and not actually not a mountain. It's more like a tall hill. The most of Denmark are surrounded by water, and in Denmark we have more than 1,400 small islands. Denmark is a very luxuriant country, and we have a big forest and fields. Denmark is positioned on the earth at a place where tsunamis and earthquakes can get to us.
So in Denmark we have a lot of coastlines. Tourists often come because of the amount of coastlines we have. And the reason why we have this much coastline is because we have a lot of islands. So yeah, that adds to it a lot. And we have about 7,314 kilometers of coastline. And India has about 200 kilometers more. Although India is 76 times larger than Denmark, it's almost like the same amount of coastline. So at the moment here it's fall, so all the forest is really pretty because it's all orange and green and pretty. Yeah, yeah, and the water is like really cold, as our friends can tell. I could tell.
Yeah.
Oh!
Hi, this is my room. This is a pretty ordinary Danish girl room. So this is Simon's room.
Denmark, we have food traditions that we eat. Example, meatballs and something called smørrebrød. Smørrebrød is a bread with a lot of filling on such as prawns or meat, and so on. On Christmas Eve, we eat duck, and for dessert, we eat rice pudding with cherry sauce. In Denmark, we don't eat a lot of white bread. We eat this. It's a bread with a lot of seeds in it. On this bread, we put sausage and remoulade.
Here in Denmark, most of the young people have a free time activity that they go to after school or during the weekends. In here we have a music room, but we don't have the keys, so we can't get in. But there's a lot of boys who skate in our class. And we also have a girl band with me playing the drums. Here in Denmark, such as Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter. Social media has a big impact on the Danish youth's everyday life. This is our school's vending machine. Here you can buy yogurt and chocolate milk. In the morning when the students go to school, most of them take their bikes to school. We ride our bikes a lot around town, but if we're going somewhere too far, we either take the bus or the train. The buses and trains are relatively new, but the trains have graffiti on them. Or most of them have. Almost everyone has what we call a travel card. So instead of getting on the train for 400 rupees, we get on there for a lot cheaper.
In Denmark we have democracy. This means that anybody with a Danish citizenship and who are over 18 can vote. In Denmark we have a parliament. The Danish parliament consists of 179 seats. 175 chosen in Denmark, 2 chosen in Greenland, and 2 chosen on the Faroe Islands. When a political party gets 2% or more of all the votes in Denmark, they get a seat in the parliament. If the Prime Minister and his or her party want to make a new law, they can take it up in the parliament 3 times. The first 2 times politicians sit in parliament can argue for or against the suggestion. The third time the parliament has to vote.
Denmark will give a percentage of our salary to the government. In return, we have free schools, free access to the hospitals, and it's also free to take education. When you take an education, you get money from the government every month. If you don't have a job as an adult, you can get money assistance.
It used to be the king who ruled the country and make all the rules. In Denmark we have a queen, but she doesn't control anything. It's the parliament and the government who makes the laws and the rules. In Denmark the power is divided into three groups: the government, the police and the court. The three groups are independent and have nothing to do with each other. The government makes the laws, the police enforce the laws, and the court punish if you break the law.
It's a country with a lot of human rights. Although a long time ago men had a lot more rights than women. It's very different now. Men and women have the exact same rights and opportunities to get a good education, etc. We have the right to say our meaning and express how we feel verbally through art or through a video.
In Denmark we have unions. A union is a place where people who have a job and get paid can sign up, and the union will make sure that the working conditions are good. If the workers don't like the working conditions, they can strike, and the union they are part of will give them some money that they can live off of while they are striking.
The Danish people were among those known as Vikings during the 8th to 11th centuries. The Vikings originated in what is now Denmark, Norway and Sweden, although centuries before they came unified countries. Us Danes are very proud of the Vikings because we believe it's a symbol of Denmark. When they lived there, they wrote symbols on rocks, and in that way they would communicate with each other. The rocks are called Jelling rocks.
Gud bevarer Danmark.